Hi, and welcome to the EricHerbLiveShow.com. You can find me online at theericherbshow.com. And you can find me on Twitter, twitter.com/The Eric Herb Show. And of course, I'm on Anchor.fm. This is where this blogcast is coming to you from live. Anchor.fm. It's a great blogcast, great tools, and a great way to start your brand new podcast. Okay, let's get back into the news. Today, I want to talk to you about Hillary Clinton. Yes, Hillary Clinton. She's running around and she's trashing Bernie Sanders. The twice failed candidate Hillary Clinton said on Tuesday she will ultimately do what she can to support the Democratic nominee despite trashing Bernie Sanders. She's running around. She's trying to promote a new book. She's also saying nobody likes Bernie Sanders. And she's also saying that Bernie Sanders, his whole entire time, why Bernie's been in the Senate, that Bernie did not get anything done. Well, I find that very, very astounding, considering what did Clinton do? Well, Clinton, as usual, just like her record, she racked up some body bags. Let's not forget Benghazi for starters. Ambassador Chris Stevens, along with 3 other Navy SEALs. So there's 4 people killed over there under her watch, and not to mention the Clinton body count. Anybody that crosses the Clintons is it's very well known. You end up in a body bag. That's just plain and simple. They have you knocked off. A lot of people are just like, oh, there you go, Eric, you're going crazy again with that Clinton stuff. And, you don't have any proof. Well, the proof's in the pudding. There's been almost 45 people, close friends, business associates, and different things like that's gotten knocked off for exposing the Clintons, especially Hillary and Bill. So, the Clintons and their mafia out there do whatever it takes to obtain power and to obtain money. That's what they're always after. It's always about power. It's always about money. The Clintons are nonstop when it comes to power and comes to money. So her trashing Bernie Sanders, if you remember when she was running the last time, that she and Bernie were going neck and neck. She didn't like that. Bernie was asked by the Democratic National Committee, DNC, to step aside, and the Clintons essentially paid off Bernie Sanders for stepping aside. Well, we know how that went. That didn't go over very good in 2016. Bernie stepped aside. Clinton challenged President Trump and ultimately lost. She did win the popular vote, but again, we don't go by the popular vote. So better luck next time, I guess. Clinton has lost. What would this be? I think if she tries again, what would this be, her 3rd time? People are out there saying, I know there's a couple folks on YouTube, I don't want to mention any names, that keep saying Clinton might run again because they're prodding her and they're wanting Hillary Clinton to run again. 3rd time's a charm. So I thought, wow, this is amazing. Get the old battle axe out, and she's going to try to run again. I really seriously doubt it, but you never know anything from the Clintons. The Clintons are power hungry again. Clintons would do anything and everything. They do anything to get in the White House because they know if Trump gets another 4 years, Trump will drain the swamp, or as much as he can possibly drain the swamp. I don't think he can drain it all, but I think President Trump's going to be able to drain the swamp quite a bit if he gets another 4 years. He's going to expose all these bastards, and he's going to expose the Clintons and the child pedophilic ring that they have going on, and all this evil. The Clintons have lots and lots and lots of evil ties connected to them. And that's what you folks have to understand, from child pedophilia to pornography, just all kinds of things, child sacrifices. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Bill Clinton was connected to Jeffrey Epstein and then lied about that. I mean, and we know Jeffrey Epstein, he was supposedly murdered or taken out in his jail cell right before he was supposed to testify. So, one thing leads to another, and we forget about all these things. But what you have to be able to do out there, folks, is you have to be able to connect the dots. It always comes back to the Clintons. The Clintons are the ones behind the scene. I want you guys to know that are running the Democratic National Committee. They keep it going. Hillary Clinton thinks that she's going to be the one that's going to be the kingpin and decide who is going to be the nominee. Depends on if they worship her, per se, and kiss her ass so they can have her blessing. And of course, they're fundraising and their money. Because let's face it right now, this impeachment for President Trump is good. Ratings are through the roof. It's very, very, very good. It's going to help him get reelected again in 2020, November of 2020. So a lot of people, they think, oh, goody, he's going to get impeached. He's going to get impeached. He's no longer going to be president. It's like, you can't be that stupid. Okay. There are some people out there that are very self-absorbed, narcissistic people that believe actually that President Trump's going to get impeached. Well, he's not. He's not going to get impeached. He's going to be the Republican nominee. He's going to win 2020. End of story. But on the Democratic side, they just don't have anybody. They have Mike Bloomberg. He has, billions of dollars with a B. He's got about $52 billion to be exact. Who cares about Mike Bloomberg? He's not exciting. He's just, as they would say, a lot of people say, Mike's just boring. But he does have the money, and Mike can last as long as it takes. Elizabeth Warren, a lot of people don't like her. She has Pocahontas. She has the ability to always lie. She likes to lie and likes to twist things down. She's starting to drop little by little by little in the standings. So you have Joe Bite Me Biden. He forgets things half the time. He doesn't even know where he's at, and he's just, that's the establishment. Democratic National Committee, that's the DNC establishment candidate, would be Joe Biden. But, a lot of people don't like Joe Biden. And again, fundraising, Trump's running circles around these idiots. I mean, they just don't stand a chance. And then, of course, Bernie Sanders. Now, Bernie is a grassroots. A lot of people don't know this, but I'll just throw something at you. Bernie is a fundraising machine. But again, a lot of people in the DNC and the back rooms don't want Bernie to win. And again, especially the Clintons that are controlling things behind the scenes. They're pulling the levers and controlling things to the DNC behind the scenes. And they don't want Bernie Sanders to win. That would make Hillary feel bad. Oh, God, heaven forbid, Miss Hillary Clinton, Bernie won. And if Bernie actually could pull an upset, which would never, ever happen, and actually win the nomination, but not only that, win the presidency, that would drive Hillary Clinton through the wall. I mean, she would go out, she'd probably kill herself. So they don't like Bernie. Hillary doesn't like Bernie, and that's for the record. But they play nicey and huggy when they see each other in public, because that's the image that they want to portray in public. But behind the scenes, they don't like Bernie, anybody but Bernie. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. Let me know, what do you think about Hillary Clinton attacking Bernie? I'm not a fan of any of the candidates in the DNC, but again, I'll keep my opinion, try to keep my opinion as much as I can out of this podcast. I try to, but let me know what you think. What do you think about Hillary Clinton going around while she's on a book signing deal and attacking Bernie, saying he's no good, he didn't do anything, nobody likes him, he can't get anything done? That's the pot calling the kettle black. The only thing Hillary Clinton could get things done. She can get people killed as who Hillary Clinton can. But other than that, I just don't think that that's right. But again, this is all predictable. The DNC, all the candidates are eating themselves alive, and they're eating each other. And this is, if you look at this from, just step back just a second and look at the political surroundings, and look at everybody that's running, and just take a giant step back, you'll actually see and really, really get to feel what's going on. And it's crazy as hell. They asked President Trump, what did you think about that? How do you think about all the candidates in the Democratic field? And President Trump just kind of laughs, and he just says basically he enjoys watching the circus, because that's what it is. It's just a circus. It's just crazy. It's insane. There is no direction. There is no nothing. It just goes on and on and on, and it's just insanity. So let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up, a like. If you want to support the podcast, please feel free to help keep me on the air. Go to anchor.fm. That's where this podcast is coming from. And you could sign up there if you want to create your own podcast, or else if you want to just donate a few cents or $1 or $2, that would be great. It helps keep me on the air, and I can bring you good commentary and good news every other day. I appreciate it. This is the Eric Erb Show live.com via Anchor FM. You can find me on twitter.com/The Eric Erb Show and theericerbshow.com. This is Eric Erb signing off.